You guys, this man really made a whole YouTube video dedicated to me. If you want to hear the story about what happened, stay tuned because we're going to get straight into this video. Okay guys, so I'm on Instagram minding my business, responding to some trolls, talking to my community, and I get a comment from one of my trolls. He always on there saying something rude, but apparently he's assigned to my page because he was commenting for days at a time. And so he sends me a DM saying that he saw this YouTube video and a person looks like me, and he realized that it was me. So he sent me the video and ended up going on YouTube, and dead ass, it really is a video with me in it. And here it is. It's called The Coffee Pod. He's making all these YouTube videos about women, my husband sucks, difficult women stay single, another relationship podcast. So anyway, I went to his website to see what is this coffee pot about? What is this drinking the coffee stuff about? And this man is apparently giving dating advice. He's a dating expert, he calls himself. Helping men learn how to win in online dating. Are you even married? Are you even in a relationship? Like, sir, how are you giving advice and you're single? I'm not understanding this. This is the problem now. You can get a mic on Amazon for like $30 and all of a sudden you're the expert. No. All right, so let's watch this video. Okay, so he starts the video off by talking about divorce parties and how frequently it's happening and the celebration of divorce, whatever. So then he goes straight into my video.
There they are. Okay, there they are. She's got the booty out there with the white pants. They're smacking those cheeks. Of course, it wouldn't be a real divorce celebration without the twerking moment right here to add on to it. So the whole joke with this whole thing is that she expected to be out there partying, you know, back in the streets, 304 behaviors, hot girl summer. But she says, my new life, and this is the reality. And she's just like chilling. And what she probably didn't expect was the shit to go viral and for multiple people to chime in and...
Okay, so let's get this straight. Obviously, every video that I post, I think this is gonna go viral. Let's be honest, come on now. I knew y'all coffee drinkers were gonna come and comment on the post and make it go viral. So thank you. So then he proceeds to go into the video, looking at some of the comments, and here's what he saw.
Where failing at the most important relationship of your life is celebrated.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
That is so true. I was having a conversation with a friend about this, about just how normal it is for divorced women to celebrate. Guys, I want you to imagine like what's something that men do that women just like detaste? Imagine if men threw parties for every time a father abandoned his children. Nah, that's too far. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's too far. Come on now.
That's how men view it, especially men who've been through divorces. If you haven't been through a divorce, it's easy to look from the outside in. And I haven't, but I get the emails all the time and see the pain that's caused. It's an ugly...
You haven't been through a divorce. What are you on here talking about, sir? Do you even have a woman or a man? What are you talking about? You the dating expert though. Continue.
Pain that's caused. It's an ugly experience. And we know for the short term, men have it worse, but eventually they're the ones celebrating in the long term, but it's nothing any man wants to go through. In the long term, women get it worse. In the short term, they're throwing divorce parties. And I guess maybe even having conversations like this, like even on the coffee pot, is men kind of like, haha, like this is their laughing and giggly moment. And why women who've gone through divorces are so pissed off when they see men over here laughing at divorced women on like channels like this. But anyways, it's just crazy. So
obviously he didn't see all the comments from women who are happy to be divorced.
A woman responded back to that guy and says, well, if it was a toxic situation, then why wouldn't you celebrate being free and happy? And he said, I reiterate, only Americans celebrate failure of this magnitude. I like how he did that. He didn't get into like a discussion about like, well, why did you leave? Did you promise? He's like, just the celebration factor. It's a failed marriage. Those kids are effed.
Okay, first of all, it's not a failed marriage. My marriage did not work out, yes, but I have 2 children from it that I love dearly. My ex-partner and I, we were happy at one point, it didn't work out. It happens all the time. Like, don't come on here talking about, oh, it's a failed marriage, the children are effed. No, the children would be effed if we would have stayed together and try to pretend to be happy, try to make a relationship work, and then our kids come out messed up and then start to imitate the same relationship when they're adults. Come on now. Be for real.
To a degree. Negatively, at least. And she says it's her life, to be honest, right? F the family and the kids and the vows. She's like, it's her life. She does what she wants. And he says, no disputing that. It is, however, an odd thing to celebrate. And that got me.
It is my life. And guess what? I wasn't willing to sit around with a man for 20 years being unhappy just to pretend to be in a relationship, just to portray a happy marriage to society, just to stick to some vows. If we're going to stick to our vows, then the men should be doing their parts in these relationships. Come on now. Be for real. Women are not going out and committing to this man, doing all of these things to get married, have a wedding, etc., having children, raising the children, doing everything they can to have a happy relationship just to throw it away or break up for no reason. Be for real. Be for real.
Celebrating.
So he proceeds to go into different celebrations of divorce parties and the different ways that women are celebrating. And I get it. Like, yes, women are happy to be divorced. They're happy to leave these unhappy relationships. Why y'all mad about that? Like, y'all are upset because women are no longer staying in relationships that they're unhappy with. Women are no longer putting up with y'all bare minimum, and that makes y'all so upset. Too bad.
These are divorce party cookies. It says, I did, I'm done, free at last. Ding dong, the jerk is gone. Let me see. Newly and wed. So long, Mr. Wrong. The end of an era.
So anyway, so then he continues to look up different types of divorce parties from women. And what he didn't mention is that Scrappy just had a divorce party, and there's lots of men who have divorce parties. So you know what? I looked it up for him. He's talking about all these different things that the women are doing and how disrespectful it is and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but then we have divorce parties for men where they're saying, oh, divorce day F, I do, I'm done, legally single on a shirt, divorce party support squad for men. Here's a cake. It says, you'll be okay, dude. You were too good for her. Okay. Better to have loved and lost than to be stuck with a bitch like you. But women are disrespectful. Okay. Scrappy had a divorce party. Let's check that out. So little Scrappy throwing outside divorce party, celebrating a back outside divorce party. We back outside. You didn't talk about none of this? Oh, okay. It doesn't support your rhetoric. Okay. All right, let's get back into the video. Continue.
Look at the support, right? Look at the support. There they are in the limo. They went to an Adele concert, and we made Adele cry on stage. She says, we're here celebrating a divorce party. Oh, I love that, Adele says. You bring all your friends is just touching.
Okay, back to me.
The comment that says, celebration of this is disgusting and exactly what's wrong with society. Here we have a man who's married, shows him with his fiance, they're holding her up. Here's another comment that says, LOL, not the men mad at women who would rather be divorced than stay in a horrible marriage. Another comment here says, I read your and other posts about why you divorced, and I think these men commenting negatively on this post should start there first. Kids deserve happy and healthy parents, even if it's separately, not one burnt out mother. So she probably left because she thought she was doing all the work, right? Another comment here says, sadly, most divorced women spend the rest of their life alone. Now, do I think that women out here don't have a good reason for divorce? No, I think there definitely are good reasons for divorce.
Okay, so then he proceeds to talk about women having a good reason to get divorced and how he understands that, but there's women who are divorcing for no reason. That's not happening. No, there's definitely a reason. Just because you guys are oblivious and seem to think that, oh, everything is great in my relationship. Meanwhile, your woman is communicating, I need help. Your woman is communicating, I'm unhappy. Your woman is communicating, I need more from you. Your woman is communicating, I want quality time with you. Your woman is communicating all of these things, and you're off in podcast land with all of these other men who are completely oblivious to reality, thinking that they're experts in something because they bought a microphone off of Amazon. No, wake up. Women are not getting a divorce, ending their relationship, breaking apart their families because of no reason. Be real. Be for real. Come on.
Good reasons for divorce. I just think the majority of the reasons women give are not actually valid.
You're single. What do you know? When was the last time you were in a relationship, but you're the dating expert? Come on now.
Post. All right, listen up. So, guys, if you're going through this or have been, this guy has some words for you. He says, do not take her back once she leaves. Co-parent and move on. Keep all communication via text or email and only about the kids. There is no friendship. There's no faking for the kids. Respect yourself. Block her and her friends from all your social media. She does not deserve to know what's happening in your personal life. Stay strong, kings. What do you guys think of that advice? I think people do take this approach, and I think other people still communicate with their ex-wife. And I think
So he proceeds to talk about how co-parenting is the best possible next scenario after a divorce, which I agree with.
for the sake of the kids, co-parenting is probably the best next possible scenario. And depending on the level of toxicity leading up to the finalization of a divorce, guys may see this as a better route. But I've also heard a lot of guys who say, hey, you know, things are all right with the ex. And right now, you know, we just focus on the children. There's no hard feelings, etc. Here's another comment that says, just because she has a pretty face and open legs doesn't mean she's a good wife. Divorce is failure. And no matter how good the few second clips looks, it's horrible for everyone involved, especially the kids that get dragged.
All right, so that's it. So basically, if you want to watch the whole video, go ahead and if you want to waste 12 minutes of your life. Otherwise, you just saw it. So what I really want to stress to you guys is, first of all, stop listening to people on YouTube or a podcast because they have a microphone and they set up a camera and they recorded themselves talking. You are not the expert. You have no idea what's going on. You've never been married. You've not been divorced. So why are you speaking on it? Stay in your lane. You have no horse, no dog, no cat in this race. Okay? Okay. But that's not all. Y'all know I'm petty. Or maybe you didn't know that, but now you know. So I had to send this man a message. Like, sir, if you're going to make a YouTube video analyzing my video, then at least give me credit. Like, come on now. What you doing? So I sent him a message on Instagram, and this is how it went. So I'm like, hey, if you want to make a YouTube video about me, the least you could do is give me credit. And if you want to have a conversation about this, put me on your show. I have plenty to say, and I feel like you have plenty to say as well. So let's have a conversation. But this man proceeds to tell me that he's not taking any guests, probably because he wouldn't be able to stand in the ring toe-to-toe with somebody who's actually been through the divorce, with a woman who actually has experienced what he's on the internet talking about. So he's not ready for it. So I got you. Response video, reaction video. Here it is. Here's my opinion. I wasn't going to let him off the hook that easy. I went through this whole thing talking about divorce and the reasons why women divorce and different things like that. And he sent back a pretty long message explaining how this conversation would be reserved for a guest appearance, obviously, which is why I said that to you in the first place, but you didn't want to go that route. So this is why we're having this conversation. But anyway, he's talking about me gaining traction and visibility based off of the content that I'm creating and how people are entitled to their opinions and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you don't have to be on the internet. You can have your opinion. Go ahead. I appreciate it. But you don't need to be on the internet calling me a hoe, saying I'm a bad mom, saying that I failed, saying all these different rude ass things when you don't know me. You don't know people. You don't know their mental strength. You don't know their mental capacity. Like, y'all need to understand that these are real people with real lives. I happen to be strong as shit, but for the right person, that could break them. And y'all on here trying to call somebody a hoe, trying to call somebody a bad parent and all of this type of stuff, and you have never been in their shoes. What are you talking about? So he's like, oh, I understand the intent wasn't a divorce party, but it still looks like a celebration of a divorce, and other people notice it as that as well. Blah, 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 continues on. He says, again, most of the video focused on divorce parties. No, most of the video focused on me, whatever. And he said, I'm actually surprised more people aren't catering to divorced women more via business. I think of 5 new ones daily, but again, it doesn't align with my belief. So basically, he's making money off these men who believe that he can help them not be single when he's single himself. And he believes that he can create businesses for divorced women, but since he is supposed to be the dating expert, he can't go that route. Okay, sir. Your opinion is invalid. Your dating expertise is made up. Who certified you as that? Please tell me. Okay. So anyways, y'all, it's all good. Like, I ended it on a note, like, it's all good. I appreciate the shout out because now I get to make this YouTube video. I had already been planning my return to YouTube anyway, and so this gave me the little push that I needed, and so here I am, because this is only the beginning. I'm going to be talking about what really happened during the divorce and what life is really like, and from a point of view that is actually real. As a life coach, this is my role. This is the women that I work with. These are the people that I help. And so after getting myself through this divorce and getting myself back on my feet, you know, I've been able to work with other women and help them do the same. So like this video, share this video so we can get these guys off these podcasts for real. I'm so tired of hearing about it. I'm so tired of seeing it. Like, Kevin Samuels, why did you do this, man? Kevin Samuels, why did you do this, man? I know he didn't go to heaven. So anyways, it's too soon. But anyways, y'all, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.